Say hi. Now you're being cute. I think my puppy hates me. A lot of you guys are aware of my story and how I basically got started with getting healthy or whatever, and it wasn't just an overnight thing for me. I mean, I really struggled with a lot of different things. I think I'm like a lot of American women that wanted a quick fix, and even though you know that diet and exercise is how you can get healthy and lose weight, I still wanted to cheat the system, and I still wanted to get quick results without a lot of work. And the thing is, in order to change, you have to be challenged. I'm sorry, but there is no one thing that you do, then you're done, and then you stay that way. You have to keep challenging yourself and keep moving forward. So that's where this goes into motivation. You're going to be motivated if you get results. And in order to get results, I believe that really making a lot of changes can be good. Yes, slow changes over time can help, but getting a meal plan that works for you, getting a workout regimen that is doable, scheduling it in like it is your job. Like it is your job to take care of yourself. And then just give that a couple weeks, document your progress. I can help you with that, or join a gym, whatever it is that you decide to do. But don't give up, it's gonna be hard. And then, 2-3 weeks in, measure your progress, whether that's a scale or taking measurements. I like measurements and pictures because I think that they can say a lot more than the scale can say, because the scale will go up and down. My scale varies 5 to 8 pounds depending on the time of the month, depending on how much sodium I've had. So you're going to be motivated by those results. So I have challengers that at the end of a month challenge, they may have lost, anywhere from 3 to 8 pounds, and they're almost disappointed because they feel like, man, I worked so hard, and for as hard as I worked, I should have even more like crazy results. And people see my transformation story, and even though I try to stress that it's been over 2 years, it still doesn't seem to click for people. So that's just the beginning. If you think about your whole year and your whole life, a couple weeks, a month is really small. And yes, you're challenged, and it might suck, and there might be days where you feel like you're missing out on things, or you're making so many sacrifices. And I assure you, it is so worth it, because that next month, and then that next month, and then that next month are going to get easier and easier. You're still gonna find ways to challenge yourself, but at that point, after you're in a few months, you feel so good that the challenge actually is rewarding. And for me, I didn't feel that way until a few months in. Yes, I saw the scale changing, I saw my body changing, and I did feel good and proud and accomplished, but it took a while before I actually was looking forward to my workout. So I just wanted to put that out there. So motivation is gonna come from results, and results are going to push you to keep going. You're gonna have days that you don't feel like doing a workout and you don't feel like sticking to your meal plan. I still try to push play those days, and even if I'm modifying or doing a workout that's not as intense or that crazy, and I'm listening to my body, I'm still doing something so I can say I did it. And I think people get hung up on being perfect right away, being able to do all the moves without modifying. I still modify to this day. I mean, I have days where I could push myself harder, but I decide to follow the modifier, and I still get such a good workout, and I know that's what my body wanted to do that day. And you really need, if you're going to be working out daily, you have to get your nutrition in check. And I'm not talking about dieting. I am talking about a meal plan that makes you feel nourished and feel good, something that will help actually stimulate your metabolism and help you burn the calories that you need to burn. And I think a lot of people are confused on that, and so they don't eat enough. You can count calories, and you can count macros, and you can do the fixed meal plan. But I will say, the fixed meal plan for me and a lot of my challengers has been the easiest, because you don't have to think about calories or counting macros, and you're eating clean foods. And when you're eating clean foods, typically you can eat a little bit more of them. You stay full longer, your body's more satiated, and you're getting all of the elements of the food groups that you need. So I don't want to talk crap on any other diets or plans out there because they can help a lot of people. And at one time, some of those really did help me. But I find that when people are following a diet, I'm not going to name any names, a lot of times they get free foods or they get foods that they can eat more of that are unfortunately totally processed. They might have little to no calories, but they are chemicals that you're putting in your body. Your body doesn't know what to do with those. And so even though you're hitting your caloric, count, it's still not great for your body. I found that when I switched to a clean diet, I was so much more satisfied. I didn't feel like I was dieting, and it motivated me to keep going, and I didn't want it to end. And now I don't eat 100% clean. I eat some processed foods and I enjoy myself, but it took me a little while to get there, and 80% of the time I'm gonna say that I'm eating very clean. First one is results. Second one is find a meal plan that fits for you and makes you feel like you're not dieting. The third one is some kind of personal growth. That could be a podcast, that could be a book on tape. If you're like me and you don't have time to read, you could download an app, Audible or something, and listen to it while you're driving or folding laundry or cooking dinner. You can multitask. I'll list some below books that I have really enjoyed or podcasts that I enjoy. It's not black and white. It's not, work out and you're gonna be fine and you're gonna be so motivated and you're never gonna not wanna miss a day because you're just gonna feel so fit. Like, that's not true. You're gonna have days where your ego gets in the way, days where you just self-doubt gets in the way, days that your inner dialogue is just not on your side. And you gotta honor that side and you have to face it. You can't run away from those inner demons, I like to say. I used to try to run away from them in different forms, eating, drinking, just trying to be around people, anything to distract myself from how I was truly feeling. Those self-help type of books or podcasts can be so helpful. It makes me have realizations. Also, journaling is a really good one, just something to get the feelings out and free flow, or hearing other people's experiences can really make you feel like you're not alone. And you can, because if you have knowledge and you have a why behind those feelings, it's so much easier to acknowledge them and then figure out how to move past them. Because if you're not even really honoring them or acknowledging them, you can't actually get through them. They're just gonna keep coming back around. So they might suck. You might feel feelings and feel self-doubt and it could weigh you down and feel horrible, but it gets easier and easier if you can recognize those feelings as just feelings and emotions that are going to pass. And books like that and podcasts like that can just help you cope with feelings and how to recognize them and move forward. These are the pep talks that I like to give my challengers. These are pep talks that I need to hear. These are pep talks that I think everyone could use, and they're just what's worked for me. Everybody's different. Everybody has different ways they stay motivated. This is just a few quick tips that keep me going day to day, because life is not perfect. It's not rainbows and sunshine every single day. I struggle with goals and motivation as well, and I have to kind of use these things to get back on track as well. All right, well, I hope you guys like my video. Please like and subscribe to my channel so you can keep up with all my videos. Okay, bye.